Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make these very cute mini wallet pouches. They are quite simple and easy to make, and they can be very useful in your daily life as well. I hope you all will love this tutorial as well. Let's get started. These are the materials you're gonna need. These are the crochet abbreviations. Now we're gonna make the first applique, and you have to start with a slip knot. After making a slip knot, make 17 chains first. Now we'll start crocheting from the second chain from the hook. Insert your hook into the second chain from the hook. Make one single crochet. Make one single crochet into each of the chain, and there will be 16 single crochet for row 1. Now we've just finished row 1, and it looks like this. To start row 2, you have to make chain 1, turn your crochet just like this, and you have to make one single crochet into each stitch. There will also be 16 single crochet for row 2. Now we are crocheting in the rows, so remember to make chain 1 and turn at the end of each row. Just like we did row 2, you have to make until you have 13 rows in total. And there will be 16 single crochet in each row. Now I finished making 13 rows, and you can count your rows to check whether you are correct or not. Now cut the yarn and make another applique just like this one. Now we're making another applique which will connect these two. You have to start with a slip knot. After making slip knot, make 6 chains. Into the second chain from the hook, you have to make one single crochet, and make one single crochet into each chain until the end. There will be 5 single crochet in total. After row 1, you have to make chain 1, turn your crochet, and make one single crochet into each stitch. You have to repeat this until you have 41 rows in total, and don't forget to make chain 1 and turn at the end of each row. There will be 5 single crochet in each row. Now I have finished making 41 rows in total for this applique, and I'm gonna cut the yarn leaving a long tail of about 24 inches. Now we're gonna sew the appliques together to make the back. Take a very fast applique and position them together just like that. Be careful to not happen like one side is longer than another. They have to be equally placed just like that. And I believe this part is pretty much self-explanatory, so I think you will be able to follow by looking at what I'm doing. As an alternative, you can also crochet them together with the single crochet or slip stitch, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I just decided to use the yarn and sew them together just like this. Now we have finished sewing one side, and we'll take another applique, position it like that, and sew it the same way as the previous one. Now we have sewed everything together, and I'm gonna flip it just like that. Now we're gonna make the lid or the cover of the parts. To make that, go to the seam and insert your hook into one stitch just before the seam. Grab your yarn and make chain 1 first. Insert your hook into the same place again and make 1 single crochet. After that, skip the seam and go to the very last row of our applique. You have to make 1 single crochet into each stitch, and there will be 16 single crochet. After that, we will reach to the seam again, so skip the seam and insert your hook into the stitch after the seam and make 1 single crochet. So there will be 18 single crochet in total. To make row 2, you have to make chain 1, turn your crochet, and make 1 single crochet into each stitch. There will be 18 single crochet in total. You have to repeat this row until you have 11 rows in total. And don't forget to make chain 1 and turn at the end of each row. Now I finished making up to row 11. To make row 12, I'm gonna make chain 1, turn my piece, and make 1 decrease first. After making 1 decrease, I'm gonna make 14 single crochet by making 1 single crochet into each stitch. After that, I'm gonna make 1 decrease by using the last 2 stitches. For row 13, make chain 1, turn my piece, make 1 decrease first. After that, make 12 single crochet, and make 1 decrease in the last 2 stitches. We can now cut the yarn. Now we're gonna crochet along the sides of our cover. Insert your hook into the very first row of the lid that we made. Grab your yarn and make chain 1 first. Insert your hook into the same stitch again and make 1 single crochet. Make 1 single crochet each into next rows until you have 12 single crochet in total. Now insert your hook into the place which is just right under the very last stitch that we made. Insert your hook into the very first stitch of the last row of the lid. And make 1 decrease. After that, you have to make 1 single crochet into each stitch until you get 12 single crochet after decrease. So this is the decrease, and these are the 12 single crochets that we made. Now insert your hook into 1 remaining single crochet and insert your hook into the place which is right underneath it. Make 1 decrease. After that, insert your hook into each of the row and make 1 single crochet into each row until the end, and you will get 12 single crochet again. You can now cut the yarn and weave in the ends. This is a picture for you to better understand the add-in part, and we will get 38 single crochet in total from Crocheting along the cover. Now we're gonna make the white nose for our bear, and start with the magic. You have to make 6 single crochet into the magic ring for round. Pull the yarn tightly and insert your hook into the very first stitch of round 1 and make 1 slip stitch. That's round 1. And to start round 2, make chain 1, insert your hook into the same stitch and make 1 increase into that stitch. You have to make 5 more increases to finish round 2. After round 2, cut the yarn and I'll show you how to weave in the ends. Insert your needle into the very first stitch from behind, just like that. Now come back to the last stitch and insert your needle into the back loop and the loop underneath it. Back loop and the loop underneath it. Now pull the yarn gently, and you can continue weaving in the ends just like you would normally do. Using the 3 strands of thread from the brown yarn, we're gonna embroider the nose. I'm gonna glue the nose in the middle on the 4th row, counting from below. I also glued 5mm eyes about 2 stitches apart from the nose. Now we're gonna make the ears. Start with the magic ring and make 2 chains. You have to make 7 half double crochet into the magic ring. After that, make 2 chains and 1 slip stitch into the magic ring. Pull the yarn and cut the yarn, leaving a long tail for sewing. We're gonna sew the ear onto the 12th row, counting from the edging of our cover. You may notice that the eyes of the bear in this part of the video are bigger. That's because I used 8mm eyes at first, but I did not like them and I replaced with 5mm eyes. So you can just use any size of eyes you want. After sewing the ear within the ends, and also sew another ear on another side just like this one. Now we have just finished making our bear pouch, and we're gonna make the black cat, and the only differences here are eyes and the ears. So I'm gonna make the eye first. Start with the magic ring with a white yarn, and you have to make 7 single crochet into the magic ring for round 1. After that, pull the yarn tightly and insert your hook into the very first stitch. And make 1 slip stitch. For round 2, make chain 1, insert your hook into the same stitch, and make 1 increase. Make 6 small increases to finish round 2. After that, we're gonna do the invisible weaving in the end, just like we did with the bear's nose. Make 1 more white circle just like this one. After that, I glue those circles onto the 4th row of the cover, and I used 6mm glue eyes for the cat. With a pink felt cloth, I cut it into oval shape and make the nose. Now we're gonna make the ears onto the 12th row of the cover, and once again the eyes here are different because I didn't like it and I changed it into the one you just saw. Insert your hook just next to the edging that we made and grab your yarn. Make 6 chains first. Insert your hook into the 2nd chain from the hook. and make 1 single crochet. Insert your hook into the next stitch and make 1 half double crochet. In the next chain, you have to make 1 double crochet. In the next chain, you have to make 1 treble crochet. Wrap your yarn on the hook twice. Insert your hook and pull through 2 loops first. Pull through another 2 loops and pull through the last 2 loops. That's the treble crochet. And make another treble crochet into the very last chain. Now go back to the cover, skip 3 stitches, insert your hook into the 4th stitch and make 1 slip stitch. After that, you can cut the yarn and weave in the ends. For the left ear, count 5 stitches apart from the edging. Insert your hook into the 5th stitch. Grab your yarn and you can crochet the same way as we did for the right ear. After that, weave in the ends and we are finished making our black cat. Now it's time to make Miffy. For that, I used oval shape 8mm eyes, and I'm gonna glue the eyes on the 3rd row, counting from below. But first, we're gonna embroider the nose by using the 2 strands of the black yarn. We're gonna embroider the nose in the middle on the 3rd row. Only after embroidering the nose, we're gonna glue the eyes about 3 stitches apart from the nose. The ears will be crocheted on the same place, just like the black hat. The pattern is slightly different. Grab the yarn and you have to make 7 chains first. Grab your yarn and insert your hook into the 3rd chain from the hook and make 1 double crochet. Make 1 double crochet each into next chains, and there will be 5 double crochet in total. After that, skip 3 stitches and make 1 slip stitch. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. For the left ear, we're gonna count 5 stitches from the edging and crochet the same way as the previous one. I also used snap buttons to be able to close my wallet. And I used the thread and needle and sewed it onto the cover and on the body. Now we are finished making our wallet pouches, which are adorable, functional, and useful. I hope you all loved this tutorial and was able to follow along quite easily, and if you had any question, please feel free to comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye and happy crocheting!